I would request Dr. Muhammad Fayaz. He is the Dean and Principal of Bahria University School of Law to come on podium and grace us with his thoughts on the themes of today's conference. Thank you.
The first feedback, it's in relation to the preventive detention article presented by Mr. Muhammad Hassan. Now, my input is, what if you abolish preventive detention? How about the law enforcement agencies? How you are going to deal with medical detention? How you are going to deal with stop and search? How you are going to deal with the detention of the astronauts? You know, when they come from the space, they are detained properly under the law. And let me apprise this gathering, there is nothing in the human rights law that prohibits or abolish the preventive detention. Article 9, International Covenant, Civil and Political Rights, it talks about detention. The Fair Trial related article, it talks about detention on charge. So if you have to write, please do mention or juxtapose preventive detention to detention on charge. You know, the two should be compared and contrasted. That's the brief feedback for this paper. And I have a quick feedback for Dr. Asma Rashid. Again, what if we abolish the powers given to the president to make ordinances? How we are going to deal with emergencies? You know, the way we defeated terrorism, initially, this terrorism act was an ordinance. So emergencies are there. Parliament is not always in session. And the executive authority will have to provide us the safe environment, law and order. And this is a very good tool, quick legislation. So I think you should also look into this, but we need to look into cases in which ordinances are being frequently used and without any proper research. And if ordinances are to be abolished, then how about delegated legislation? Because delegated legislation is always made by the executive. Now, the last one is related to Mr. Imran Ali, the investigative techniques. It is recommended to attach your article with any theory, which particular standards you are going to use. Data protection, privacy rights, and especially when children are involved, it is also recommended that in the developed countries, remember, children are given very, very limited access to the internet. Here in Pakistan, unfortunately, children can access all what the adults can access. So better you should basically touch on limiting the access of children to the internet rather than questioning the investigative techniques. I know we are developing, this is called Generation Z. Generation Z's world is at their fingertips. So better we need to regulate them properly. Thank you very much.